Today on United News, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Manchester United are looking to sign a Real Madrid star, and Gary Neville's scathing comments on Alejandro Garnacho's performance. Stay tuned to find out, and we've got some exciting football news for you. So stick around until the end to catch all the latest updates. Welcome to United News. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more update. Man United want to buy a potential Real Madrid player. Manchester United are hoping to turn around their form in the remaining half of the season. The Red Devils have been disappointing under new manager Ruben Amorim, and face an uphill battle to achieve maximum results this season. Ruben Amorim has so far taken charge of 15 matches with only 6 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. Therefore, Man United will most likely look to bring in some new faces in this transfer window. The player in question here is Real Madrid's attacking midfielder Brahim Diaz. This season has been an uncertain one for the Moroccan international, because Brahim Diaz had several injuries and could now leave Los Blancos. According to reports from Spain, Manchester United see Brahim Diaz as a potential player in this transfer window, because they are looking for attacking players to help improve their position in the league standings. The Red Devils view Brahim Diaz as an ideal player, who could bring creativity into their starting 11. The potential price for the transfer of a Brahim Diaz is still not made public. However, Man United are willing to make a huge investment to secure the player's signature. Currently, the price of Brahim Diaz is valued at £29.5 million on Transfermarkt. This is an estimate of how much Man United would have to spend on a Brahim Diaz. This season has been an up and down season for Diaz, as he has played 24 times in all competitions, with 3 goals and 5 assists so far. However, injuries have affected his performance, and so far he has only played for 1,073 minutes, which is equivalent to only 11.9 full 90-minute matches. As such, his 8 goals and assists are worth a full 90-minute appearance. Last season, Diaz was fantastic, playing 45 times for Madrid, scoring 12 goals and grabbing 9 assists. So Brahim Diaz is considered very suitable to replace the role of the player who will soon leave the United club. Gary Neville's scathing comments on Alejandro Garnacho's performance. Although Manchester United won against Rangers in the European Cup last night, however, Alejandro Garnacho's performance was very poor as he failed to take advantage of the opportunity to become a goal. Even some of the chances could have been goals if only he would pass the ball to other players in front of the opponent's goal. Alejandro Garnacho looked very selfish when holding the ball in front of the goal. Because of the 5 shots he took, not a single goal was scored. That's what makes Manchester United want to immediately sell an Alejandro Garnacho to a club that is interested in his services. Even former Manchester United player and legend Gary Neville also commented on the appearance of Alejandro Garnacho last night. Gary Neville considered that Alejandro Garnacho played very selfishly because he did not want to pass the ball to his teammates. Neville thinks that the future of Alejandro Garnacho at Manchester United is over. It's time for the club to sell the player. He played very selfishly, and he also failed to take advantage of opportunities to become goals. Maybe it's time for the club to sell Alejandro Garnacho, said Gary Neville. Despite Alejandro Garnacho's unsatisfactory performance, Ruben Amorim still praised Alejandro Garnacho's performance. Although he didn't score, Amorim felt that Garnacho performed well and had a big impact on the team's overall play. Amorim was then asked if this match was the last appearance of Garnacho, who has recently been increasingly rumoured to be leaving Old Trafford. "I focus on the game and he's here playing for Man United. He was very important for us today, so let's see in the next few days," said Amorim. Reportedly, Alejandro Garnacho had difficulty adapting to the style of play promoted by the manager Ruben Amorim. His performance with the Red Devils this season is also far from expectations, with only 3 goals in the Premier League. So that the news of the winger Alejandro Garnacho's move to Napoli is said to be getting closer because Man United has accepted their offer. Man United's chances of bringing back Alvaro Carreras. Manchester United have reportedly started preparing a plan in their hunt for a left-back. The Red Devils will try to bring back Alvaro Carreras from if they fail to get Patrick Dorgu. Fabrizio Romano reports that Man United are starting to prepare plans to bring in Alvaro Carreras from Benfica. Alvaro Carreras is not a foreign name to Manchester United, because the defender is a former Red Devils player. Since 2024 yesterday, he was released to Benfica. Together with Benfica, Alvaro Carreras showed an impressive performance. Seeing the slick performance of the Spanish defender made Manchester United management want to repatriate him to Old Trafford. Manchester United itself will be easier to repatriate Alvaro Carreras to Old Trafford. Incidentally, when selling the defender to Benfica, Manchester United had included a buyback clause for the defender. And the transfer value of Alvaro Carreras is also considered quite affordable, which is only €15 million. So bringing Alvaro Carreras is the right step for Manchester United, so they don't have to spend a lot of money. Because the price of Alvaro Carreras is still very affordable, but his quality as a left-back player does not need to be doubted. Because Alvaro Carreras stole the attention after performing brilliantly in the Champions League. Alvaro Carreras is willing to return to his old club Manchester United because he still loves the club though.